What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Paulie B, the Aesthetic Athletic, coming at you with another supplement review video. Actually, the first supplement review video on my channel. Just a little background about me in case you haven't seen my other videos. I don't even know if it's mentioned in my first one. Maybe that'll be a first one. I have a Bachelor's of Science degree in biochemistry. I've been a bodybuilder for 10 years. I've been working out for about 12 if you count when I was 12, but working out correctly for about 7 years, and a personal trainer for 5. And yeah, I went to a 4-year school for biochemistry. So one of the topics I was most fascinated by was, of course, nutrition and the supplements that people put in their body. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into it. First supplement I'm reviewing is these Smart Sweets sweet fish. They're designed to be like Swedish fish, but be a low-calorie alternative without artificial, artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, without high fructose corn syrup or sugar. They claim to only have 3 grams of sugar, right? 3 grams of sugar in here. And then there are 28 grams of fiber and 35 grams of total carbs, so the numbers should add up that there's 4 other grams of carbs in there somehow, maybe starch or something. And it says 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of protein. Show you that right here. Alright, so those are the nutrition facts on Smart Sweets, right? However, when you look at the ingredients on these, this is where it gets tricky. The first ingredient is this prebiotic soluble fiber from tapioca. Now, when you look up what exactly that is, a lot of the time they're talking about isomaltoolgiosaccharides. It's this processed soluble fiber that technically doesn't meet the FDA standards for what fiber actually is. And it's pretty inexpensive. When I looked up tapioca fiber online, I was able to find like this huge drum of it for 20 bucks. So I mean, pretty cheap stuff. And then they sell this for like $3 for a package, over $3. Now there are some good things about this. It doesn't have any artificial sweeteners, like I said before. No artificial colors, which is really good too, because artificial colors can make you retarded. I'm going to do another video on that later. Has to do with how they disrupt neurotransmitter function. That's a whole nother topic. This is plant-based, and yeah, no artificial colors, sweeteners, or flavors. But yeah, when they did studies on how this malto-oligosaccharides, or the prebiotic tapioca fiber, actually breaks down the body and affects blood glucose, even though it had a glycemic index of 30, which of course if it was fiber it should be at 0, even though it had glycemic index of 30, which is about half that table sugar, it had an almost identical trend to, I believe it was glucose, when they compared blood sugar levels for an equivalent dose of this fiber supplement, malto-oligosaccharides, versus traditional sugar. So all in all, my overall review of this is it's not fucking good at all if you're trying to lose weight or diet. It's pretty much going to be the same as sugar. I mean, that said, they taste fan-fucking-tastic, but you're not going to lose any weight eating them. Really do look a lot like Swedish fish. If you really like Swedish fish and you want something a little healthier, because we'll have all that artificial crap at least, but don't fool yourself into thinking you're eating a health food. So that's my overall review on that. And then if you want something that's an actual snack that's good to have in between meals, get something like a high quality plant protein. My favorite is the Orgain organic plant protein. I buy that on Amazon. I'm going to put the links below for both of these if you want to buy either one. Overall, I don't recommend these fish. but you know, do whatever you want to do if you want to get them. Put the link below. But this protein powder I do recommend. Got a really good backstory. It was made by Dr. Andrew Abraham, who actually developed it because he wanted a healthier protein powder while he was undergoing cancer treatment. And he saw a lot of the protein powders on the market, you know, because he couldn't eat real food. He needed something like that. And a lot of the ones that were available to him, he was finding nothing really good because it had all these artificial sweeteners and preservatives and colors and flavors that were actually in a book he was reading about things to avoid that actually promoted cancer growth. So, you know, if you have cancer, you don't want to eat that shit that's promoting cancer. So it led to him mixing up a bunch of whole foods and ultimately developing these protein powders. I'm going to do a whole video on this one coming up, and my 7 favorite plant protein powders. Those are going to be some new upcoming videos. But this one I really like. It's got organic pea protein, organic brown rice protein, and organic chia seed protein as the main proteins. It's a little bit of erythritol for flavor, but the flavor is actually really fucking good. Overall, you know, there's as far as total sugars, there's 0 sugar, 5 grams of fiber, 5 grams of erythritol under carbs, and 5 grams of other carbs, probably starch or something, 4 grams of fat, and then 21 grams of protein per serving for the vanilla flavor. You know, this one feels pretty nice on my stomach. I don't get any bad side effects. Yeah, that said, peace out, guys. Oh, and again, the links to this stuff is below. Let me know what other supplement review videos you'd like to see as well in the comments, and any questions you may have. Peace out.